Hi, this is episode 130 of your favorite daily podcast, A Couple of Things, a podcast about things. Today, I'm going to be answering another listener question about my hair journey. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. Today's question is from Curious Cat, and he or she says, "Hi, Lady, I noticed that in some of your thumbnails, you have a low cut, while in others, you have locks. Could you share your hair journey so far? Are you still maintaining the low cut? Thanks." Okay, thank you, listener, for this question. I actually haven't thought about doing an episode about my hair because I don't really think much about it, except I want to cut it like half of the time. But yeah, so my hair journey is very interesting. Growing up, my hair was like I had my hair growing out and it was relaxed. I remember that by the time I was about to enter into uni, like I was relaxing my hair like every month or every 2 months or something like that. I had a regular routine. My hair was growing really long and nice. But way before that, like when I was in sometime in secondary school, at the beginning of secondary school, my mom decided that we were going to go natural. And so we stopped relaxing our hair, and it was very, very painful because I have a lot of hair. My hair is very full and I have a big head. My head is actually quite big. And my hair is very, very full. So you can imagine how hectic and stressful it was. And when I was growing up, like it was before people started really talking about like how to care for natural hair, do this, do that. So it was before the whole natural hair wave. That was more like when I was getting into year 1 of university. And so it was very terrible. I hated it. So the first chance I got to relax my hair, again when it became an option, I relaxed my hair immediately. And that was my hair. I didn't really think about my hair journey or whatever until like I got into Unilag. So what had happened was, I think there were 2 times where I basically chopped off my hair. The first time it was a Sunday. I remember it was a Sunday because or was it a Monday? It was a day that all the salons in the estate where I lived at the time were closed. And I needed to make my hair. It was hot. My hair was really long. And I was just so exhausted by it. And I was walking around the whole estate looking for a salon, and all of them were closed. And then I walked past a barber shop that was open, and I just went in there and asked them to cut my hair. And that was it. And that happened before I got into uni. I don't remember the timelines that well anymore. But I know that after that time, I decided not to relax my hair anymore. I even tried locking it for a bit. I locked it for some time, but it was still too short. So it was very difficult to manage. So I unlocked it like within a couple of weeks at that time. But I know that I've always liked playing with my hair. I'm not really a fashion girly, or I wasn't a fashion girly. I'm trying to become a fashion girly now. But I didn't really care much for clothes and shoes and all of those things. But my hair, I like to play with my hair. I did all kinds of things with my hair. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. So yeah, I played a lot with my hair. I had all kinds of hairstyles that I would do, trying out different things, coloring my hair, I did all kinds of things in my hair when I was in that time. Then natural hair really became a thing, and then the same thing happened. I went to a kind of interview. I was in my second year, I think, at that time. And I went to an interview to work as like this woman that someone introduced me to be her assistant. And on my way back, it was a very hot day. It was so hot. Everywhere was annoying. I was just over the heat and everything. I just went into the barber shop and told them to cut off all my hair. And I'm actually going to take a break now and look for the picture so I can remember my timeline properly. Okay, so I just went through my photos, and mid 2013 I still had hair, like long relaxed hair, and then somewhere between the end of 2013 and the beginning of 2014, that's about 10 years ago, is when I had the episode where I was just frustrated by not finding anywhere to make my hair, and it was hot, and I just went to the barber shop and cut it. and then it started growing back out, and I left it unrelaxed. So I was growing my hair naturally because it was the wave, it was the rage the whole time, and everyone was talking about how relaxers were bad for you and all of those things. So I just stopped relaxing my hair. It wasn't like a big deal or anything, and it was in that, I think, early 2014, somewhere between like March and April, where I first did the locks, and my hair was still really short and it was very annoying. So I unlocked it and just went back to like just making my hair, doing all kinds of styles with my natural hair, with attachments. I was never really a wig person, so at this point I wasn't really into wigs. But then in 2018 was the time where I was coming back. Apparently this was after I had pretty much finished uni. I was wrapping up with uni and everything. I remember I was literally on my way back from this interview. In between, I was still staying in my hostel at that time because I still had my rent there. And in between, like the last bus stop where I had taken a bus to get to my hostel, I just went into a barber shop and told them to cut off all my hair. And that was in February 2018. And then I was pretty much cutting my hair from then on till like 2021, the end of 2021. Somewhere between 2018 and 2018 and early 2020, I started coloring my hair all kinds of crazy colors. I scraped off all my hair at some point. I remember it was in October 2020, around the NSAS period, because I just didn't know what to do with myself. So I scraped off all my hair, and I really liked that look, and I really missed that look. And everybody has been begging me not to cut my hair again because every day when I wake up in the morning and I'm thinking about what would I have to do with my hair today, especially now that I'm in the Netherlands and it's not as easy to find people to make your hair and it's not as cheap. I just want to cut my hair. Like 99% of the time, my mood when my hair is outside is I need to cut this hair. But anyway, back to between 2018 and 2020, I colored my hair all kinds of things: purple, orange, blue. I think the only color I didn't do was green. I did every color that you can think of possibly. But then towards the time I got married in 2021, I wanted to do like a platinum blonde look for the wedding. So I wasn't like, I didn't want my hair to be a lot. So it was still really low cut, but it wasn't bald anymore. And then I just had it platinum blonde for quite a while and started growing it out from like around that May 2020 one time. That's when I just started letting the hair grow out again, and now we're here. Now mostly I just do braids because and I don't even do braids like that much. One of my friends makes hair, and when I go visit her or she comes to visit me, she usually does my braids for me. Or when I travel to Nigeria, not like I travel to Nigeria like every that's often. Maybe I've gone back to Nigeria like once or twice since I moved. Then of course, like if you go to Nigeria, you have to make your hair. And then I do braids. Last week or 2 weeks ago was actually the first time I was making my hair, like doing braids here in the Netherlands. For the first time. It's really nice. I currently have kinky twists, but the pictures that you see on the banner, like the yellow one, the original ones, those ones were taken for my birthday in I think 2019 or 2018. Yeah, 2019, for my birthday in 2019. The more recent ones that you see where I have like twists is actually twists. It's not locks. It's just I twist my hair. That's like the most convenient way to carry it around, and I have my twist in for like 6 to 8 weeks, sometimes more, and then I take it out, wash, and then I try to trim my hair every 3 months at the minimum. At least every 3 months. Sometimes I go like 4 months or 5 months because again, going to the salon here is quite expensive, and so I mostly only actually go to the salon like once a quarter, and that's when I do my wash and trim. The other times I'm usually doing my twist myself, or if one of my friends is like around and then they do cornrows for me or something. And that's pretty much. I don't really have like hair products. I've never been really into doing all of those things. Like before, when I was growing out my hair the first time when I was in Unilag, I had like shea butter and all the things that they say you had to put in your hair for it to grow or whatever. But I don't know, now I don't have time for that. I just basically wash my hair. I have leave-in conditioner. I think leave-in conditioner is the only thing that I have. I don't have any other hair products. I recently got gel to help with like styling and whatever, but I don't even do that much. I only got it last year for my birthday when my friend came, and the my friend who makes hair, she actually makes hair, and she wanted to style my hair for me anyway, and we needed gel, so I went and bought gel. But like I've not used it since that time. Like I'm very bad with these things, and I don't have the energy anymore. I don't actually care. Like again, most of the time I just want to cut my hair. I remember when I was finally able to pack my hair into like two proper ponytails or pigtails, I guess, and I sent a picture of it to my friend. I was like, hey, my hair can now pack in two places, and she's like, sure, you that are going to cut your hair soon or something like that. And even when I was able to finally pack it into one ponytail, she was like, yeah, I'll believe you when I see your hair for another 3 years. I'm just like, I've tried, it's been 3 years and I've gone without cutting my hair. But yeah, I think my favorite hair look is when I don't have any hair, because then I don't have to worry about what to do with my hair every day. So yeah, I guess that's my hair journey. I don't actually think so much about my hair, except when it's annoying me and I'm like, I need to do something on my hair and I don't know what to do with it. But other than that, I actually don't think too much about my hair. I don't particularly care that much. I mean, it's nice. It's growing really nicely. Yeah, it's currently growing really nicely, and I like it most of the time. It's pretty, it's cute, whatever. But for me, it's just hair. Yeah. Thanks for listening. Bye. Thank you for listening to today's episode of A Couple of Things. If there was anything you found interesting or insightful, or you enjoyed the episode, please do share to someone or multiple people. Like, leave a comment, and definitely do subscribe and all the nice things. Bye. Here is your regular reminder that I am accepting questions and topic suggestions. Also, you can now nominate yourself or someone else to be featured on the podcast to talk about anything that you find interesting. And you can do all of this, whether submitting a question or nominating yourself or someone, through the link in the show notes.